August Marks put a bullet right in the side of the skull of Bobby Munson, but here, in the world of Fog Entertainment, in the world of make-believe, we are going to say, what if Jackson Teller killed August Marks at the sit-down? Welcome back to the channel. Of course, we've got to put the sit-down in there, because if you're glued up to date with Sons of Anarchy, Jax, he speaks to the lady at the end of the show, end of the series, puts his wee blanket over him, sitting there like the Grim Reaper. Really cool and badass imagery, isn't it? Like, stands up and puts one right through the back of the fucking skull of Marks' security guard, and then drops Marks like a piece of trash. So yeah, Jax kills August Marks in the end. But could Jax have done, you know, August Marks dirty here? Could Jax have snuck a gun in the sleeping bag containing the body of the pastor, albeit it wasn't the complete body of the pastor, because they did cut it up so they could put it over. So Jax, you know, Marks outsmarted Jax in terms of killing Bobby, but Jax in the long run outsmarted Marks by you know, keeping the body separate for the head and being able to plant it and pin the murder on him. So yeah, and I think that's just I think that's just the cost of doing war. As we've heard a million times, no one really wins. Someone just loses less. And, you know, end the episode 9 of Sons of Anarchy, season 7, Sam Crow, you know, they've lost. But then episode 10, they wipe out Cartwright and his crew. And then by the end, you know, Jax is dead, Marks is dead. No one's really come out on top, you know what I mean? I mean, the Sons will claim they came out on top, I guess, but yeah, moving on. But anyway, yeah, so let's just say Jax kills August Marks, right? Kills August Marks, and Bobby lives. Bobby can't ride, you know, his clutch hand's gone, his eye's gone, his jaw's fucking broke. I mean, I think they would probably bend the rules for Bobby, or they could maybe get him a prosthetic hand. I don't really know how it would have worked. But either way, Bobby would be alive, and even if he couldn't wear a patch anymore, he could definitely still. I don't think Bobby would get stripped of any patch, man. You know what I mean? It's not like season 5. A lot of people didn't know about Clay. Clay's like, oh, I gotta ride this bike, man. You know, which is kind of funny in its sense, but at the same time, the problem is, does Jax saving Bobby, does that make Jax less at home with his decision in the last couple of episodes of basically, I'm going to kill myself? Does Jax kill himself if he rescues Bobby? I mean, I guess that is a question. I mean, it's not like the Mr. Mayhem folks going to go away. Maybe with Bobby at these meetings, Wendy and Hills and things like that, being the smart one of the group, could have devised a plan for Jax to go. But as we all know, Jax could have got this murder against him thrown out. He could have just, they got the phone tail in, right? And Len admits it's Borowski. They could have just pretended that Jax could have just stuck to his story about, you know, self-defense and all that. And would it have worked? Maybe not, but how would Sam Crow put Mr. Mayhem on Jax if Jax's story is, well, it was self-defense on jury? They wouldn't have. And even when Jax comes clean, Sam Crow still don't want to vote, you know, Mr. Mayhem on Jax. You know, all in favour of Jackson Teller meeting Mr. Mayhem. Aye. You know, very sad scene, very, very sad scene, but like I say, if Jax is still sticking to self-defence and isn't convincing Chibs to get the others on board about voting Mr. Mayhem, Jax is going to live, isn't he? So, yeah, interesting nonetheless. But maybe Bobby, he already voted no for Clay to meet Mr. Mayhem. Maybe he'd vote no for Jax as well. So, yeah, leave it down below, guys. That's it here for Fog Entertainment, and peace.